Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Thursday Night Live Silver and Coin Auction with me, Raven of RavenHawk Coins. Hope everybody is doing awesome tonight. Good to see everybody in the nest, ladies and gentlemen. Create Craft Coins and Collectibles. Johnny T, Brother Doug Wagner's here. Jack Covert in the nest, Dale M, Web Raider Reeve, Brother Bill Driscoll, how you doing? Tom Thumb, Copper Owl Coins, Des Logic is here as well. Invisible River Ranch, how you doing, my brother? Hope you're doing well. We got our giveaways lining up right here. We got some cool stuff. Darren Wilkinson, how you doing? Karen Prepper, how you doing? Welcome to the show. KJ in Ohio, James Barron, how you doing, my friends? All right, hopefully that's a little bit of guys. A $10 super chat from the one and only J-Dog. He says, you better call somebody, brother. All right, Daryl USA, what's going on? Ron Pierce in the nest. How you doing, Crawdaddy Stacks? Good to see you. Good to see you. Fat Baxter, Bombay Sapphire, Matt Poe, Wayne Lynn stepping in. Fat Baxter, Brian Jensen. How you doing, my friends? Good to see you. Yoxnav is here. Gray-haired Discoveries. How you doing, brother? Savvy Stacker in the nest. Good to see you, Savvy. Jim Shank is here. All right, we're going to start off the night with the, whatchamacallit, early bird giveaway, and that is going to be a 1943 Walking Liberty half dollar, ladies and gentlemen. Can't go wrong there. That'll be our first giveaway on the night. Matter of fact, I need to grab some envelopes. I don't know how I normally have that all set up, but give me just a sec. It'll be all right. We'll turn on the night bot, get that going. What's up, Art Lone Star Fox? How you doing, brother? All right, let's get the gavel over here. Put the walker right there. That is the first giveaway on the night. Gray American just subscribed. Well, welcome to the nest, my friend. Thank you for being here. All right, let me turn on the night bot. And we'll do our first giveaway. Guys, Cool Things Texas with a $10 super chat says, howdy, Raven. Good to see you, brother. Great to be here on the nest. Howdy, mods and chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate the love. You know, the super chats help the channel quite a bit, guys. So, many thanks. Got surgery yesterday to close my feeding tube and spent the night in ER in a lot of pain. Holy cow, Create Craft. Well, I hope you're doing okay, brother. Your dedication is unbelievable. I mean, thank you for being here. You know, you should just email me and let me know you were going through some stuff. I wouldn't expect you to have to do this. What's up, Gary S? Bigfoot, Jura Jones, Jimmy Licari. What is going on, my friends? But yes, hope you get better. I think, is Teacher 1388 in here? I don't see Teacher yet, but we'll see. Vote for Pedro. What's up, brother? Good to see you. All right, Create Craft. I can keep up with it if Teacher's not here. That, you know, I can do it. It's not the end of the world. And I appreciate you being here, man. Just get better, brother. Roy Boy in the nest. How you doing, my friend? Johnny T. Metallic Silver Skull. Guys, Nana T just subscribed. We're getting a lot of new subscribers. All right, so let's give this just a minute. Normally, when we start a show, we got about 80 people or so in here. Looks like tonight it's going to be a little bit slower night. But hey, you know, that's what happens when we hit daylight savings. But that allows you guys here that are part of the auction buying stuff to get normally a better deal. But let's see who's going to be the winner. What's up, Michael LeFew? Maryland Cork, how you doing, guys? Coyote Grad Collectibles with a $2 super chat says cheers. Thank you, brother. All right. Let's see who the first winner is in 3, 2, 1. Booyah. Ty McFadden, ladies and gentlemen, with the win. Ty McFadden with the win. James Best, welcome to the nest. All right, another subscriber. What's up, B. Roos? So let me get Ty McFadden's name on here. And we also have a double into stream going on. Last week, Azita won some stuff and said give it to the next week. So we got extra goodies in the show, which is really cool. All right, let's see. Guys, Rudy of Rudy Works just subscribed. Welcome to the nest. All right, let me turn off the Nightbot, and we will get started in the action. We got a lot of cool stuff. Just 23 items tonight, so this should be a fairly, not a bad show, but not a really long one at the same time. But here we go. We have the Washington uncirculated $50, ladies and gentlemen, in its original government packaging. Put that here. Let's see. These are about $26.81 in melt, but that was when silver was at 75. Now it's at like 72, I think. Brother Doug Wagner, 43 wonderful months as a platinum penguin. And so silver's taking a little bit of a drop overnight, but what we're going to do is start this bad boy at just $1 to make you holler. What's up, Coin Silver? Rudy Rude Boy, how you doing? All right. Guys, Crawdaddy Stacks coming in at 15. Ty McFadden coming back on the attack. And the George. Ty McFadden in the lead at 25. Looking for 26 in the mix. Going once. What's up, Brother James? Werner in the nest. Guys, buy up gold and silver at 26. Looking for 27, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Buy up in the lead, looking for 27. Do we hear 27? Going twice. You know how we do it. We don't slow roll, my friends. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. If you don't get in there, you might not get what you're looking for. So keep that in mind. Buy up at 26. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold. To buy up gold and silver for 26. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let me see if Ty got in there in time or not. Nope. The hammer was dropped and the hammer don't lie. Buy up with the win, guys. Ty McFadden, thanks for trying, brother. I appreciate you. All right. Buy up gold and silver. All right, thank you, my friends. I appreciate it. Lot number 2. No worries, brother. It happens. We have Vote for Pedro's Kryptonite coin. We all have one in our likes and wants and wishes of coins, but this is a 1921 piece dollar, high relief, key date. At least a VG10, if not a little bit better, but hey, good coin. And I do have a reserve at 130. I think that is actually really fair. So good luck, my friends. Good luck. Peace dollar make you holla. You guys are awesome. Thank you to everybody for being here tonight. I know there's a lot of things that you can do on a nice warm summer day. Guys, vote for Pedro coming in with the George at 130. Vote for Pedro in the lead, looking for 135. One of the last ones I need for my album, but not a good time for you to buy. Brian Jensen, it's understandable, brother. Going once. Vote for Pedro, going twice. The only one on the board for this coin. That's how it goes sometimes. Last call, looking for 135 to stay alive. Do we hear 135, ladies and gentlemen? Vote for Pedro in the lead at 130, looking for 135. All in. Fair warning. What warning? This bad coin is sold. To vote for Pedro for 130. It is 85 degrees right now at 6 o'clock in the evening, guys. So it's pretty warm. All right, vote for Pedro with the win. Congratulations, brother. You don't see a lot of the circulated ones. What's up, Emo the Fish Keeper? How you doing, my friend? All right, lot number 3. We'll do a giveaway after lot number 12. This one right now is 1935 Walking Liberty half dollar. Very nice condition AUBU specimen. And that is up for grabs. Worth about 50 bucks, give or take. And we will start the bid off at, let's say, 35. How about that? I think 35 is more than fair for a starting bid on a beautiful walker. Waka. Ty McFadden in there at 35. James Barron trying to get in there. Wayne Lynn stepping in with the George. George, 41 to McFadden, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 42, like we're Mr. LeFew. Wayne coming back at 45 and staying alive. Looking for 46 in the mix. Do we hear 46 going once? Wayne Lynn in the lead at 45. Looking for $46. Do we hear 46 going twice? Wayne Lynn in the lead. Looking for 46. Oh, wait, you know what? I didn't do the first 2 coins. Oh, somebody got it for me. Guys, Crate Craft, brother, thank you. I know I was supposed to do the sheet, and I messed up. Christopher Sherman in the mix at 46. Wayne Lynn coming back in. He's dropping the bomb on us, ladies and gentlemen. Wayne Lynn coming in at 50, going once. Looking for 51 to get her done. Do we hear 51? 52 to Mr. Sherman, ladies and gentlemen, going once. Looking for 53 like we're Johnny T. Wayne Lynn says he can't drive. 55. Wayne Lynn in the lead at 55, going once. Guys, Christopher Sherman coming back with the snow at 60. Wayne wants this one, says James. Mr. Werner going once. Wayne Lynn at 65 and still alive, my friends. Looking for 66. Going once. Do we hear it? Will it clear it? Going twice, ladies and gentlemen. Duck, everyone. It's a battle royal. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Okay, I give up. Upgrade would have been nice, but oh well, says Christopher Sherman. Wayne Lynn at 65. Do we hear it? All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to Wayne Lynn for 65. Ladies and gentlemen, Wayne Lynn in the lead. All right, with the win, I mean. Let me Let me make sure to do this for... because I feel bad. Create Craft shouldn't have to do the sheet at the same time, guys. So, all right. Wayne Lynn with the lead. I mean, with the win. And hopefully hopefully Teacher 1388's okay. You rock too, brother. Your dedication is just unbelievable, man. It means a lot to me. It really does. All right, we have a really nice barber dime that we're going to put under the invisible scope, my friends. Turn that bad boy on and let you take a look. It's a 1914S. You can see it has beautiful dark toning going on it. Has some nice colors. The scopes and stuff never really do the toning the justice. But hey. You can see right there the reverse, the S mint mark and everything. Very nice coin. Worth probably about 80 bucks or so in this condition, especially with the toning. And we're going to start the bid at 65 on this one. That is about as fair as you can get for that. That is a very nice coin. And I'm going to turn the scope back off. And good luck, my friends. Good luck. It's an invisible scope, so... That's funny. In that condition, yeah, probably, might even go for a little more to some collectors. Some really like the dark toning. I like it all. Guys, Will just subscribed. They only gave you Tylenol for pain. That's shocking. Wow. Guys, Alex Kalish coming in at 70. Werner was in the lead for 65, but Alex at 70, looking for 71. Going once, my friends. We only got 2 bidders. You know how we do it. We don't slow roll. We keep going. Going twice. Alex in the lead at 70. He had the George going. Last call for Mr. Alki Hall. James Werner says, dang. Well, James, I have some good news. We have another 1914S up for grabs. Guys, James coming in at 71 with the Snope going once. Alex says, no, James, I got 75. Looking for 76. Ty McFadden, you're definitely right. They do not like giving out pain pills at all. Going twice, ladies and gentlemen. Alex in the lead at 75. Looking for 76. Last call for Mr. Alki Hall. James says, take it, brother. Alex says, I will gladly do that. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Alex Kalish for 75. Thank you, Alex. Great coin for sure. Lone Star. All right, so Alex, and that is K-A-L-I-S-H. Alex with the win. Those of you that are here for the giveaways, we will do a giveaway after lot number 12. Not to fear. The lots are going kind of quick, so that won't be too far away. I've got another to put under the scope. We have an 1884 seated Liberty dime. Here's the obverse, no arrows. 1884. It's got a little bit of rotation to the die, nothing major, but still a really nice coin. We'll put that in that spot so people on the vertical can see it as well. And we're going to start the bid for this. What's up, CM Silver? Good to see you, man. We'll start the bid at 10 bucks. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. Crawdaddy stacks on the attacks at 10. Crawdaddy in the lead, looking for 11. Do we hear 11? Going once. Guys, vote for Pedro coming in at 11. Doug Wagner at 12. Looking for 13. You know how we do it. Vote for Pedro at 15. Grayson's Monk's trying to get in there, but Pedro in the lead at 15. Looking for at least 16, ladies and gentlemen. Lone Star coming in at 18. Looking for 19. Lone Star. And Create Craft, I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to do the sheet, and I keep forgetting. Going once to Lone Star at 18. Doug Wagner, he's out. Lone Star about to get a coin for about half its value. Going twice. Last call from Mr. Alcohol. Gary S. in the nest at 19. Web Raider says it's a steal. Going once. Outfoxed again, says Pedro. Going twice. Michael LaFew says, pew, pew, pew. Coming in with the Snopage at 20. Looking for 21. Going once. Going twice. Gary S. in the nest. Going once. Gary in the lead at 21. Looking for the deuce on the loose. Going twice. Michael LaFew with the deuce. Looking for 23. What's it gonna be? Going once. What's up, Mike Sampson? Gary S. at 23. Looking for 24. Going once. Going twice. 59 months as a Copper Falcon. Where has the time gone? My man, Des Logic, you have been here a long time, brother, and I appreciate you. Michael LaFew at 25 in the lead. Going once. Looking for 26. Going twice. LaFew holding out. Lone Star trying to battle back. Last call for Mr. Alcohol, ladies and gentlemen. Michael LaFew in the lead at 25 and staying alive, all in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to Mr. Michael LaFew for 25. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, brother. All right, guys. Trying to make sure I help out my man there, Create Craft. So, Michael, you know, it is crazy. I've noticed in the last couple weeks, even the preview videos that used to get 200 or so views are about 110, which is surprising. You know, but it is what it is. You got Whatnot and all sorts of other streaming platforms going on. What can you do, right? All right, we have from 1825 a VF Plus Cat Bust $half, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is a beaut. I'll put it under the scope so you can see it a little nice full view of it. But there you go, Cat Bust half. Very, very nice coin. VF Plus condition. You see the reverse is absolutely gorgeous. You got full feathers and stuff. Oh, wow. You know what? I didn't see this. There's doubling on the 50 cents. Oh. You think I would have caught that before. But, let's turn off the scope here. And, want to check that out for a sec. Yeah, there is major doubling on the 50, and then on the C of the, you know, for 50 cents. That's pretty cool. All right, so that is up for grabs. I do have a reserve on this at 150. The coin is worth quite a bit more now that I saw that doubling, but you know what? I didn't see it until I got it on the show, so we're not going to change anything. The reserve, though, is at 150. And whoever gets it, it's going to be a happy person. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Make sure, remember, when it's over $100, there are $5 increments. And that's is why we need to forage the junk bins. SF Kimrush, I didn't get that out of a junk bin, my friend. I wish I could have got that there, but nope. James Warner coming in at 150. Looking for 155. Going once. What's up, Chuck Stacks? James the only bidder. Guys, Wayne Lynn stepping in at 155. Going once. Yeah, no. Cat bust halves don't ever get in the junk bin. Even if they're really beat up. They're just worth too much. Going twice. Warner at 160, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 165 to stay alive. Going once. Going once to Wayne Lynn. Didn't mean to say it's junk, but that's where you can find some stuff in junk bins. That's for sure. No stress, brother. Going twice. Wayne Lynn in the lead at 165. Looking for 170. It's once, it's twice, it's 3 times for the Nesties. Wayne Lynn in the lead at 165. All in. For Wayne Lynn. Silver Chupacabra, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in at 170. Emo tried to get in there. Web Raider, no worries, my friend. At least you're here being positive and adding to the show. Guys, Wayne Lynn at 175. Looking for 180. Do we hear 180? Good to see the choop, baby, choop, doop. Going twice. Guys, Silver Chupacabra coming back. At 180. Looking for 185. Going once. Silver Chupacabra in the lead, ladies and gentlemen, going twice. Guys, Wayne Lynn stepping back in at 185, going once. Wayne Lynn in the lead, going twice. Wayne Lynn in the lead at 185. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. What's up, Copper Al Coins? Guys, Silver Chupacabra not backing down with the Snope. Expert timing going once. Silver Chup in the lead. Wayne at 195. It's Wayne's World, ladies and gentlemen. Going twice. Looking for 200. Told my wife I would try to be good tonight. She's out of work right now. Hey, Crawdaddy, that's understandable, brother. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Wayne Lynn in the lead at 195. All in. Fair warning. Cabra is out. Emo the Fish Keeper dropping the bomb on us. Coming in with the 2 C notes, ladies and gentlemen. Out of nowhere. Going once. Emo in the lead at 200. Looking for 205. Going twice. Emo in the lead at 200. Last call. Wayne Lynn says, I got 205 going once. Looking for 210. Ladies and gentlemen, do we hear 210 going twice? Wayne Lynn in the lead at 205 and still alive. It's the last call for Mr. Alcohol. Vote for Pedro putting up the popcorn. He's watching the battle. Emo coming back with another attack. Going once, my friends, at 210. Looking for 215, going twice. Emo in the lead, looking for 215, last call. What's up, Chad Brookman? Good to see you, man. All right, Emo in the lead at 210, looking for 215. Wayne Lynn says he is done, all in. Fair warning. Holy Peppa, warning. This bad coin is sold to Emo, the Fish Keeper, for 210, ladies and gentlemen. Emo, the Fish Keeper, with the win at 210. Thank you, Wayne Lynn, and everyone else for bidding. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully you love the coin as much as I do. All right, let me get Emo's name on here, and then we'll move on to the next lot. That was a heck of a battle, guys. Unbelievable. So Emo, the fish keeper. All right, Emo with the win. Up next, lot number 7. We have the second 14S dime on the night, so I'm going to turn on the scope so you guys can see that. Right here, really nice. This is another VF example. And you can see it's got full Liberty in the headband and everything. Turn this bad girl over. And it's 1 dime doing fine. 1914S. And we're going to say the starting bid on this one, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to drop it down a little for literally less than what I paid for. Normally my reserves are really close to what I paid, but we're going to start it at 50 bucks and see what happens, guys. What's up, Peter Bose? We'll see what happens on this bad girl. This barber up for grabs. XF45. Werner coming in at 60. Dropping the bomb on us, ladies and gentlemen. Gary S. in the nest at 65. And still alive. Werner at 66. Looking for 67. Thank you, Web Raider. Going once to James Werner, ladies and gentlemen. James Werner in the lead at 66. Looking for 67. Going twice. James in the lead. It's holding on. Will we get more? Gary S. in the nest at 67. Looking for 68. 68. Back-to-back Snopes, ladies and gentlemen. Going once to Werner at 68. Gary S. at 69 and doing fine. Going one time. Gary S. in the lead at 69. Werner coming in at 70, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Underwater Auctioneer and Gary S. in the nest in the lead at 71. Looking for 72 like Mr. Luffy. What you gonna do? Could you imagine doing that the whole time? Going once to Gary S. at 71. Looking for 72. Going twice. Gary S. and Lee. What up, Link? Guys, James Werner coming in at 72. Gary is out. Going once. Going twice. 3 times for Larry. All right, my friends. The Snopages are real. James Werner in the lead at 72. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to James Werner for 72. SF Kimrush said we'd be laughing all night. There you go. I don't know if my lips could handle it, though. You know, by the end of the night, I'd have probably super sore raw lips from the Underwater Auctioneer night. All right. Congratulations. All right, so that was James Werner. Attack. Get him. Attack, puppies. Hey, what's up, John Paul? Welcome to the show. All right, next one up, ladies and gentlemen, 1836 Cat Bust half. This does have a rim ding on it. Maybe we'll see it under the scope a little better. But there is a rim ding. This is the obverse. And there's a little bitty rim ding right there. And then a bigger one, you can see it easier on the reverse. Right here, somebody Somebody clocked that one good at some point. Oh, a little bit of a rim thing going on right here too that I didn't see. So it's got a little bit of ding action going, but it is an 1836 lettered edge. In this condition, probably about a $90 to $100 coin, give or take. And we have a reserve at 75 bucks. Think that is really fair for what it is. Even though it's got a little bit of a rim ding on it, it's still a cool year and a nice coin one way or another. All right. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. What's up, Emil? How you doing, brother? Guys, USS Missouri Vet coming in at 75 and staying alive. Ring ding dong. Ring ding ding dong. Ring dong. Guys, Emo the Fish Keeper coming in at 80 with the George. Emo in the lead at 80. Looking for 81. Going once. USS Missouri Vet, good to see you, brother. Going twice. USS Missouri Vet, always keeping it covert. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Emo at 80, looking for 81. Do we hear it? All in. Fair warning. US Missouri Vet coming in with the Snope at 82. Like Mr. LeFew, what you gonna do? Going once. Missouri Vet in the lead, going twice. Emo coming back at 85. Going once. Going twice. In the lead at 85. Last call. Emo in the lead, all in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to Emo, the Fish Keeper, for 85. Thank you, Missouri Vet, for being in the action. Emo, congratulations and thank you. Emo, the Fish Keeper. Thank you, brothers. I appreciate it. Let me get the sheet updated real quick. So this is Emo. What was the price? Emo at 85. And then this will be plus that. All right. Thank you, my friend. We're on to lot number 9. Just a few more lots. We'll be doing a giveaway for a Barber Half. 1908D Barber Half will be up for grabs, ladies and gentlemen. This next one is a 1909 Indian head cent that is going to go under the scope. And we're going to take a look at that right now. This is an AU50 brown. It does have a little toning. You can see how nice this is. You've got diamonds here in the band that's going down. There's about 2 1/4 diamonds. That's why it's an AU and not a BU. If it had full 4 diamonds, it would definitely be considered more of a BU. And then the reverse is absolutely gorgeous, my friends. Nice coin to say the least. Worth at least 30 bucks. I'm going to get some Indian head cents. I know that I said I would get them for this one, but the person that I was getting them from had to take care of some stuff, so I wasn't able to get with them. But we will get more Indian head cents in the near future, I'm sure. Let me turn off the scope. And we're going to start the bid off on this one at 10 bucks, my friends. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Guys, Silver Spurs coming in at 10. McFadden at 11. Daryl USA trying to get in there. Emo the Fish Keeper coming in at 25 and staying alive. Holy smokes, Missouri Vet. I think that's a typo because at 200, That'd have been sold. Emo in the lead at 25, going once. I figured it was 20 bucks, brother. No worries. Going twice. Emo in the lead at 25. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Gary S. in the nest at 22, but Emo at 25, ladies and gentlemen. Emo still in the lead. Missouri Vet at 26. Wilkinson trying to get in there. Missouri Vet in the lead at 26. Looking for 27. Silver Spurs is out. Going once. Missouri Vet in the lead. Emo back in the lead with the snow at 28. Looking for 29 to make it fine. Going once. Missouri Vet at 29. Cool Things at 30, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Things in the lead. Going once. Looking for 31. 32 to Mr. Gary S. in the nest with the George, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Cool Things at 33. Going once. We got a battle going on. Cool Things in the lead. Emo coming alive at 35. Looking for 36. Going once. Emo in the lead at 35. Looking for Cool Things at 36 in the mix. Looking for 37. Going once. Cool Things in the lead. It's a rumble, says Web Raider. Going twice. Cool Things at 36. Last call for Mr. Al. Key. Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Cool Things in the lead. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad scent is, guys, Emo the Fish Keeper coming in at 39. Holy cow, going once. The Snope is real. Going twice, looking for 40, ladies and gentlemen. Strawberry cream popcorn. I missed that stuff. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Emo in the lead at 39. Outski says Cool Things for 39. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to Emo, the Fish Keeper, for 39. Thank you, Emo. All right. And then we will add this plus there. And there we go. All right. Emo with the win. Emo with back-to-back wins, ladies and gentlemen. Emo's been picking up some good stuff. Like I said, for those of you that are really wanting the Indian head scents, I will get more of those in. And they're going to be nice ones, guys. Like, really nice. Stuff that you'd love to have in your collection kind of thing. All right. Next item up, lot number 10. We're doing it again. For a cat bust half, ladies and gentlemen. Now this one has the curl base, and we're gonna turn on the scope right here. 1827 cat bust right there. You see that really fancy too, and then there's something going on. That 7 is over something. You can see the lines going down, so that's cool. As a matter of fact, there's die chip thing going on here with the star even. So this has some stuff that I didn't catch the first time either. See, guys? You never know what you're going to get. Look at that. You got the E in America pretty much touching the rim. So there's a little chip in there. Pretty darn cool, man. All right. Let's put that in there. Let me get the reserve on this one. The reserve is at 85 bucks. I had the coin valued at about 100 or so. Probably worth a little bit more with those little bitty overages and stuff that we saw. So pretty darn cool. Either way, it's a nice way to get a cool cat bust in your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, Missouri Vet coming in and staying alive at 85. What's up, Zach Katz? How you doing? All right, guys. Missouri Vet in the lead, going once. Looking for 86 in the mix. Going twice. Missouri in the lead. Last call. Missouri about to get a killer deal. But hey, that is the way it goes, my friends. They do have a lot of varieties in the cat busts, that's for sure. All in. Guys, Silver Chupacabra dropping the bomb. Coming in at 90, ladies and gentlemen. Going nuclear. Going once. Chupa at 90. Looking for 91. Going twice. Silver Chupacabra coming out of nowhere. Last call, my friends. Silver Chupacabra in the lead at 90. Looking for 91. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold. Guys, Jack Covert coming in at 91 with the George. Snopage at 91, looking for 92, going once. Jack Covert in the lead at 91, going twice. Cabra coming back at 92, looking for 93, going once. Silver Chup in the lead, going twice, looking for 93. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Had to jump on the phone, the computer froze. Jack Covert, 93, going once. What's up, Mud SWAT? Guys, Silver Chupacabra dropping another bomb on us. Coming in at a C note. Going once, looking for 105 to stay alive. Going twice. Do we hear 105? Last call, my friends. C note says, Brother Doug. Zach Cat says, oh my God. Silver Chupacabra at a hundo. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Silver Chupacabra for a hundo. And Link wants a whatever. But congratulations to Silver Chupacabra with the win, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, brother. Silver Chupacabra, one hundo. Link loves the whatever button. All right. Let me get his name on here. Thank you, Silver Chupacabra. Thank you, Missouri Vet / Covert. Silver Chup, baby. Chup, doopa doop. Chupacabra. Hopefully, was Eric A in here earlier? Did I miss him? He's probably... I saw him earlier. He said he was going to be here, but he probably took a nap. That man likes to nap. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, something that I don't get on the show too often, and that is a Rattler Merc Dime. 1942 MS64. It's got some gorgeous toning on the reverse starting up. Used to have a swear machine button. Would stick it on the F-bomb. All right, so that is a Merc Rattler. PCS slabbed and certified. Probably worth about 70. I do have a reserve bid on it at 55. Those Rattlers are pretty well sought after these days. Most people will crack them open and get them regraded. I like preserving them for what they are. Guys, Mike Sampson coming in with the George at 60. Emo the Fish Keeper dropping the bomb on us. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. Coming in at 75, looking for 76, going once. I appreciate Mike Sampson being here. Matter of fact, me and Mike have breakfast on Tuesday mornings together. Going twice. He's a good friend. Last call. Emo in the lead. Holy stacker, says Doug Wagner. Zach Cat's throwing up the blown mind emoji. Emo at 75. The rattle still distracts me when I'm teething. There you go. I can't read tonight. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Emo the Fish Keeper for 75. And Joe Overly in the nest. Now, Joe joins us for breakfast, too, most days. So, Joe's a good guy. All right. This is Emo, the fish keeper. I figured Joe was on vacation. Good to see Joe in the nest as well. Thank you, Joe. All right, and then that is plus there. Cool. All right, one more to go, and then we're going to do our giveaway for the 1908D Barber half. This next one is a beautiful 1935 BU Washington silver quarter. And again, we're gonna use the scope more often, guys. I think the scope helps really bring things home. Like, look at that. That is a very nice 1935 Washington silver quarter in BU condition, as in beautiful. Very nice coin. And where do we have that? We have the starting bid at should be 30. I don't know why it says 35, but we're going to start the bid off at 30. That's a really old Washington. Before we know it, we'll say it'll be at 100 years old, and we'll be like, wow. Oh, time flies, guys. James Werner, yes, we do get the casino tokens at the shop. I haven't bought any in a long time, but I know we have some. And with this is a BU 35 for barely over melt. Emo coming in at 30. Buy up gold and silver in there as well. But Emo in the lead, looking for 31, going once. Emo in the lead at 30, looking for 31. It really does, J-Dog. Going twice. Right on, James. I got you. Buy up gold and silver at 31. Lone Star trying to get in there, but buy up in the lead. Looking for 32. Emo coming in at 33. Like he's Johnny T going once. Hope Frank Mons is doing good. It's been a while. I've noticed there's a couple people we haven't seen in a little while. Guys, buy up gold and silver coming in at 35, but Mr. Mons is a good dude. I keep a gift that he sent me from Rob Finds Treasure Show on my desk. Guys, Emo at 37. Going once. Emo in the lead. Going twice. Looking for 38 to make it great. But it's last call for Mr. Alcohol. And then I got a cryptic comment from John Jacobs earlier today. I hope he's doing okay. All in. Guys, Perry Custom Cards coming in with the George. Going once. Perry in the lead. Going twice. Mr. Perry, good to see you. Last call. Guys, if you like custom-made greeting cards, Perry does some awesome work. Emo is out to Perry, ladies and gentlemen. Emo out to Perry for 38. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Perry Custom Cards for 38. Congratulations, brother. I appreciate you. Perry was really nice. Sent me a bunch of custom-made RavenHawk coins spoons for lures a while back. And then he sent in lures that we gave away for giveaways. Matter of fact, I have... You know what? When we do the giveaway, I found 2 of his lures that we were supposed to give away that got buried. All right, so we'll give away one of his lures as well. And here we go. We're going to give away the 1908 Barber. along with a Perry Custom Card fishing lure, my friends. Let me turn on the night bot. Let it win wherever you bow. All right. Good luck, my friends. Good luck to you. I will see you in just a little bit. All right. I gotta take these glasses off. They're killing me. Whew. Oops. Oh, my hip. You know what? I think I might have partially tore my Achilles. My left one, because it's been a week of like feeling like a pulled muscle. Hi, boss. What's up, dude? Did you see Grandma and Grandpa? Did they talk to you? Were they nice? Did they give you loving kisses? They gave you snacks too. Oh, okay. They're on. Did you tell them about him always being hungry? Yes. What did they say? Yeah. He keeps saying, I am hungry. Oh, he was talking to him. Uh-huh. Were they surprised? They're like, all right, here you go, here you go. And I said, good job, dude. You're coming out of your shell, bro. High five. Woo! Yeah! Right on! You want some more shrimp? Proud of you, dude. Daddy's proud of you, man. You're doing good. Hey. Do you want some more? Come on, let's go take a shower. I'm gonna take a bath. Come on. Bath time. We gotta take off everything. Party time. Excellent. You know, it's a bummer that they don't have as good a baguette as Lee's. You could have gone to the Paris Bar Lean. You know, I didn't think about that until just now. Oh, well. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really stoked. My kid. So, Nugget, as you know, she is like a little superstar, little gymnast athlete. My boy, little B, he has a thing called apraxia to speech. And that guy, I can't remember his name. It's eluded me, but Ronda Rousey, and then the one that he's on a lot of movies for Quentin Tarantino. That's how I talk, you know, really loud and quick. I don't know why. Samuel Jackson. They both had it as kids, and he's now starting to speak, and it's really cool to see him say stuff because it's been a long time coming. Been working really, really, really hard. All right, let's pick the winner in 3, 2, 1. Booyah. Robert Pintoff, ladies and gentlemen, the madman, Robert Pintoff with the win. Hey, Missouri vet, I can't wait either. He's getting there. He's saying little things here and there. Once he's really talking, we are going to celebrate. Matter of fact, I spent some time with USS Missouri vet and his family down in Texas, and he did a really cool thing for me. He got us a special bottle of very expensive whiskey, and I told him we're going to open it when little man starts speaking regularly. He's saying a couple phrases here and there, doing all right. You know, so it'll be pretty soon. Probably the next time we see you, brother. You know, that'll be cool to crack that open together. All right, you're welcome, Robert Pintoff. Thanks for being here, brother. Good to see you, man. All right, let me turn off the Nightbot. Get into lot number 13. Thank you, Vote for Pedro. I appreciate it, man. It means a lot. You know, matter of fact, Earlier today, we were sitting on the couch, and he's like, "Daddy, I love you." And I got to show you guys this picture. Because for the longest time, he didn't smile very much. He's kind of a shy little guy. But that's my little man right there. I love that guy. He's so cool. All right. Let's do number 13. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put this under the scope again. We're getting all sorts of use out of the scope tonight. This is from Great Britain. 1943. 2 shillings, ladies and gentlemen. And, you know what? I got to see something. I got to see if this is a crack or a scratch. Oh, no. It's not a scratch. It's a dog hair. You got one of Stacker's dog hairs are stuck under there, guys. So that right there is actually a dog hair. If you use a loop, you'll see it easier. And then the other side of this shilling, this thing is actually just a beautiful, beautiful coin. And, yeah, World War II, 1943, brother. And we're going to start the bid off at $1. Chuck Stack says +5 for the dog hair. All right, guys. Lone Star coming in at 13. Crawdaddy Stacks at 15. I think it's a little bit more than 50% Create Craft, but I don't remember. Super Garbage Man, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Daryl USA in there. Vote for Pedro coming in at 20, ladies and gentlemen. Slab it coin with the dog hair, says J-Dog. Going once. It's a stacker hair. Going twice. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Gary S. in the nest at 22 with the deuce. Fox was in there. Vote for Pedro trying to get in there. USS Missouri Vet dropping a bomb at 33, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, Silver Chupacabra, $20 super chat says that take the family out and celebrate that awesome progress. Thank you, brother. Man, that is very cool of you, Silver Chupacabra. Been a long time supporter, man. Much love to you and yours, brother. Going twice. Missouri Vet at 33. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. All in. Fair warning. 30. Okay, so it is 50%. Huh. I thought it was higher for some reason, but okay, going once. Going twice. Missouri Vet at 37, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Going twice. Last call. Emo is out. Missouri in the lead for 37. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is so to Missouri Vet for 37. It's the silver, a platinum penguin. It went up to the platinum penguin level. Missouri Vet says, finally. Thank you, Missouri Vet. I appreciate you, brother. That was 38. Wow, that's crazy. The winning bid 2 in a row was at 38. All right. Dogs rule. O'Doyle rules. Okay, here's one of my favorite things we have tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. The North Africa Emergency Silver Certificate. It does have one little kind of crinkle down the middle this way, but no major folds going vertically. And these were going for huge money on eBay, but I got a good deal, so you guys are getting a good deal. Oh, at 37, my bad. That's why I thought it was strange that it was the same win 2 in a row. So I just fixed it to 37. The reserve on this is at only $65, ladies and gentlemen. That is super cheap for this note, but I got a good deal, so I'm putting it out there as a good deal for you guys as well. In this condition, 65 is a steal and a half. Guys, Silver Super Garbage Man coming in at 65 and staying alive, going once. Robert Pentoff trying to get in there. PM Fox at 66. Pentoff at 70, ladies and gentlemen, going once again. Mr. Robert Pentoff in the lead, going twice. It's because these were sent to North Africa. So there you go. There's the reverse. And of course, these were made in 35. No godless. You know, they don't have the motto on the reverse. Guys, Emo at 80, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Jungle Marine? How you doing, brother? Emo in the lead at 80, looking for 81. Going once. Emo in the lead at 80, looking for 81. Going twice. Thank you, Mud Swat. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Well, remember, in 1935, it was A through half of G that didn't have the motto. They were known as godless notes. Guys, Pentoff at 81. Emo at 85. Going once, my friends. Emo in the lead at 85 and staying alive. Silver Chupacabra upgraded to the Platinum Penguin. Thank you, brother. Going once to Super Garbage Man. That's because they were they're made specifically to go to North Africa, so that they could see these and find them and know that they're legit notes or not during the war, Mud Swat. Going twice. Garbage Man in the lead at 86, looking for 87. Last call from Mr. Alcohol. Even all of them are that way. Even the 10s and everything. Going once to Emo. Super Garbage Man coming back. Going once again at 90. James Warner just sent 10 RavenHawk Coins memberships. Holy cow. Going twice, my friends. Congratulations to everybody getting them. Emo is out. Super Garbage Man at 90. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold. I mean currency. To Super Garbage Man for 90, ladies and gentlemen. Super Garbage Man. 90 bucks. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, James, for giving everybody those memberships. That's really cool of you. There's a lot of things that have changed on YouTube. The size of the crowds that we get into the shows, the super chats, everything. So very, very nice of you guys to do that. And Super Garbage Man, congratulations. If you want to get free shipping, you just become a Platinum Penguin. And if not, the shipping's a $5 flat fee. All right, lot number 15. We have a graded and slabbed 76 40% silver proof 69 deep cameo by PCGS. This thing is really nice. Got a little bit of a gold toning on there. They won't give the 70s a 70 for some reason, because that thing is smoking nice. But hey, what do you do, right? And these have gone up quite a bit lately. And we're going to start the starting bid off at 20 bucks. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. All right, guys. James Barron starting us off at 25. Daryl USA and Ty McFadden trying to get in there. So is Mr. Edwards. But Lone Star, a.k.a. PM Fox at 28. Ty McFadden at 30. James Barron and Dewey Day trying to get in there. But Ty, the quickest on the draw. Dewey Day coming in at 32. Vote for Pedro says 33. 33 at vote for Pedro. James Barron at 35. McFadden and Fox trying to get in there, but Barron in the lead at 35. The Fast and the Furious Lone Star at 37. Got in there just before vote for Pedro, looking for 38. Do we hear 38 going once? James Barron coming in at 40, ladies and gentlemen. James Barron in the lead at 40, looking for 41, going once. Guys, vote for Pedro at 41. Going once. Missouri Vet at 42, like Mr. LeFew, going once. Missouri Vet in the lead at 42, looking for 43, going twice. Out to this strong bidders, says Lone Star. Last call. James Barron at 45, ladies and gentlemen. Will it hold? You just never know. But it is all in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to James Barron for 45. Guys, I hear my stove going off. I got to go in there and fix it real quick. Give me just a second. But I will get this updated real quick. And what I'll do is add something to our end-of-stream giveaway, or midstream. Right? No, we did do the midstream. I'll be right back, guys. I don't know where Miss Raven went, but this oven's not stopping. Sorry about that, guys. We had food starting to burn. Miss Raven was doing some stuff with the kids and didn't hear it. So I apologize. And make sure I do his name right. She's a hard-working person. I feel bad when I get frustrated, but you know, I know you guys didn't want to hear the beeping, and I'm glad I went out there because she couldn't hear it either. It'd have burnt to a crisp. All right, let's see. We're on to lot number 16. Oh, this is one of my favorite coins out there. You guys love these as well. That is the Balboa, 1966. This is a BU. Very nice. The reverse is like proof-like. And it's got a little bit of a rotated die. So that's pretty darn cool. Let me get the description here. That price seems... Yep, very well taken care of. The reserve on this one's at 65, guys. Ooh, my nose itches. Guys, Vote for Pedro at 65, Fox at 66, Dewey Day coming in at 68, Pedro coming back at 70, Fox trying to get in there, but Pedro in the lead at 70, looking for at least 71, Dewey Day with the George at 72, ladies and gentlemen. Does it stick to a magnet? No, it doesn't. That's a good one. Guys, vote for Pedro at 75 and staying alive. Fox trying to get in there. Pedro in the lead at 75. Fox at 76 in the mix. Looking for Gary S. in the nest. Dropping another George, my friends. Coming in at 80. Going once to Gary S. at 80. Looking for at least 81 to get her done. Going twice, my friends. You know how we do it. Last call for Mr. Owl. Key. Hall. Gary S. in the nest at 80. Looking for 81. Dewey here, 81. Ladies and gentlemen, yo, Adrian. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to Gary S. in the nest for 80. Thank you, Gary. Hope teacher's doing okay. He's been back for a while. Perry, just send an email if you have a nest box, because Miss Raven does the mailing. I don't want to forget. So just make sure to send her an email for it. You know what's crazy? You guys are talking about steel cents. I have an entire BU roll sitting on my desk. Look at how nice these are. That is one roll of BU steel cents. They haven't been dipped or anything. They're original. Crawdaddy says, I need a nest box. Nice. Johnny T's a nice guy. What up, Mustang Dave? You know what? I don't know what I don't really mess with them very often because you don't want to get moisture on them. It's mixed mint marks. I see a Philly here and a Denver. It probably has the three of them in there. For this roll, I think a roll of steel cents like this goes for like 125 or something like that. Grayson's Monk, they actually dip them in zinc. There's ones out there that look overly too shiny. Those are the ones that they've resurfaced in zinc. All right, we have a 1963 proof 68 $50 up for grabs. Reserve bid at $50, my friends. Guys, James Warner coming in at 55. Barron was at 50. What's up, James Real? Good to see you, brother. All right, guys. James Warner in the lead at 55 because he can't drive. 55. U.S. Missouri vet at 59 and doing fine. Going once. Yeah, they dip. So how you can tell that they're not dipped is that when you look at them under here, I'll put one under the scope and show you guys what I'm looking for to see that they're not dipped is when they're dipped, you'll actually see like where the metal fills in around by the head and letters and stuff. And it'll look like, hold on, let me turn this off. It'll look like it has like a little gradual slope instead of defined characteristics like those do. All right, guys. James Barron in the lead at 62. What you gonna do? But that's how you tell for the wheat cent. Going once. Going twice. Barron in the lead at 62. Looking for 63. Warner is out. Last call. James Barron at 62, all in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is sold to James Barron for 62. Yeah, they did do that as well. And they do kind of have a blue tone. Emo's right about that too. Sometimes they look kind of blue. That was 62. All right, let me get James's name on here. What's up, Dale Lim? How you doing? But I don't know, to answer you guys' questions, what the tube of pennies is going for. I think they're like 125. I had them for quite a while. So I'm just guessing with the way things have gone up in recent times that's where the roll would probably be at, to be fair. All right, next item up, we have the Kansas City National Currency Reserve Note. These are called a brown seal. This one is in really nice condition, my friends. $5 shipping. No, it's just a flat fee, James Barron. But it looks like you have a membership. If you're a platinum member, you get free shipping. I take this out so that you guys can see it a little better. Really nice note. It has a couple little like where people pinch the note, but it's not actual folds. It's just kind of a wrinkle to it. And one little one down the middle. You can see in the middle there. So that is what this is. These things, if you look these up on eBay, holy cow, the price for this condition is super high. But I got another good deal on a note, so you know I pass that on to you guys. I have the reserve at $75. I think that is freaking cheap. I mean, that is like mind-blowingly good deal. What's up, Frodo? Good to see you, man. Guys, Emo the Fish Keeper dropping it at 100. Dewey Day at 105. It's CM trying to get in there as well. CM back on the attack at 110. CM Silver in the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for 115, going once. Emo coming back again, dropping another bomb at 125. Emo in the lead. Going once, looking for 130, my friends. Emo's not playing around, says James. Going twice. If you look these up, this thing's in crisp condition, and the ones that aren't crisp are going for 130. So he knows what's up. Guys, he says his wife's from Missouri. CM Silver coming in at 130, going once, looking for 135 to stay alive. Going twice. CM in the lead. He's passing Emo. Is Emo coming back? You just never know. Emo back on the attack at 140, looking for 145 to stay alive. Going once. Emo in the lead at 140, looking for 145, going twice. Emo in the lead. CM isn't playing around, says James Warner either. Last call. Emo in the lead at 140, looking for 145. CM Silver coming in at 145, going once. CM in the lead at 145, looking for 150, going twice. Emo at 150, ladies and gentlemen, going once. Emo in the lead at 150, looking for 155, going twice. Emo in the lead. Last call for Mr. Al. Key. Hall, ladies and gentlemen. Emo at 150. Finally made it home. Hello to everybody. Says Wolf Tracks. Good to see you, Wolf Tracks. All in. Fair warning. This bad currency is sold to Emo, the Fish Keeper, for 150, ladies and gentlemen. Emo, the Fish Keeper, with the win at 150. Thank you, Emo. Thank you, CM Silver, as well. I appreciate both of you, man. You guys made that a really cool battle. All right. Let me get a name on here. All right, guys. Emo with the win. We're closing in. We only got 23 lots on the night. We're on to lot number 19. This is the second silver quarter on the night. $19.93 Proof 69 Deep Cameo. I'm not sure how much an AG would be, Michael LeFew. Probably 40, 50 bucks at the most is what I'm thinking. Okay, this quarter is probably worth about 25, 30 bucks at the most. We'll start the bid off at $1, everybody. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. Oh, wow. Okay. We got James Barron at 10. Dewey Day at 15. Jeff Wisco at 20. Fox trying to get in there. McFadden in the lead at 22. Fox trying to get in there again, but McFadden just a little bit quicker on the draw, y'all. Looking for 23. Dewey here, 23. Going once. Got 4 or 5 of the $20 notes. Nice, brother. Guys, buy up coming in at 25. Getting in there before sunset, Jeff. Buy up in the lead. Going once at 25. Looking for 26 in the mix. Going twice. Guys, USS Missouri Vet coming in with the Snope. 27 going once. Going twice. Buy up at 28 going once. Going twice. Jeff, Sunset Jeff at 29. Going once. Buy up going once. Missouri Vet trying to get in there, but buy up in the lead. Going twice. Looking for 31. Last call for Mr. Alcohol. Buy up in the lead at 30, looking for 31. Jack Covert coming in at 31. Going once. Going twice. 3 times for Larry. What's up, teacher? Good to see you, man. All right, USS Missouri Vet in the lead. All in. Fair warning. This bad coin is sold to USS Missouri Vet for 31. Congratulations, brother, and thank you everybody for all your bids. That's a heck of a battle going on there. All right. Get the name on here. All right, my friend Missouri Vet with the lead, with the win. Okay. Lot number 20 coming up. Last cat bust $50 on the night, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to put it on the scope. This is a 1925. Nice coin. Got a little bitty rim nick right there, but that's not a big deal for its age. 200 years old. The reverse, very nice. It's got some little micro scratches in here, but nothing too bad. But a cool coin to say the least. Last of the cap busts on the night, and that one, we're going to put the reserve. The reserve on this was supposed to be 90 bucks. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. You and me both, Silver Surfer. Guys, Robert Pintoff coming in at 90. Looking for at least 91. Going once. Pintoff in the lead. Going twice. We only got one bidder. I'm not going to go slow, guys. James Warner coming in at 91. Looking for 92. Going once. Guys, Silver Chupacabra dropping the bomb on us, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in at 100. Missouri Vet at 105 and staying alive. Going once. Missouri Vet in the lead at 105. Looking for 110. Pintoff at 110. Ladies and gentlemen, got in just before Silver Chup. Looking for 115. Going once. Robert Pintoff in the Silver Chupacabra at 115 with the snow. Going once. Going twice. Silver Chupa in the lead, all in. Fair warning. Last call, I mean. Silver Chupacabra. Guys, Pintoff coming back at 120 with the George. Silver Chup with a back-to-back George. Going once. Going twice. 3 times for the Nesties, ladies and gentlemen. Silver Chupacabra in the lead at 125. Looking for 130. All in. Pintoff is out. Fair warning. Warning. This bad coin is going to be sold to Silver Chupacabra for 125. Lone Star Fox, you taking off, brother? It was good to see you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Be safe. All right, let me get Silver Chup's name on here. All right, congratulations. Lone Star, be good, man. Matter of fact, I have a thing right there from Lone Star underneath the giveaways. All right, next one up. Ladies and gentlemen, last week we had the 69 version of this. This is the 70. This is the reverse proof from 2018. And it says light finish, which I guess some are thicker and heavier than others, but it's still got a 70 on it. I got a reserve at 80 bucks. Good luck, my friends. Oh, wow, I got salsa all over the front of my shirt. All right, guys, Missouri Vet at 85. William E. trying to get in there. So is Jeff Wisco, but Missouri Vet in the lead at 85. Looking for 86 in the mix, going once. Missouri Vet in the lead, going twice. Missouri Vet in the lead, last call. Jeff at 87, ladies and gentlemen, with William E. trying to get in there 86. Kennedy. All right, guys. Missouri Vet at 89. William E. was at 88. Is a 70? Why is it not 100, like out of 100? It's called the Sheldon scale, Frodo. I guess that's what he liked it at. 35 points for each side. All right, guys, going once. It's a 2018 Jungle Marine. William E. at 90. Missouri Vet coming back with a bomb at 95, ladies and gentlemen. Going once. Going twice. William E. coming in at a hundo. USS coming in at 105. Looking for 110. Going once. The bidding is crazy. Going twice, ladies and gentlemen. Missouri Vet in the lead. Last call from Mr. Alcohol. All in. Fair warning. This bad half is going to be sold. Guys, William E. coming back at 110. 115 back-to-back Georges going once. Looking for 120. Going twice. The Snope is real. Missouri Vet in the lead at 115. Last call from Mr. Alcohol. Missouri Vet at 115. Will it hold? William E. is out. All in. Fair warning. Sold. To Missouri Vet. Oh, Emo, the fish keeper. I think he didn't get it in time. Emo just missed it. The hammer dropped. Live chat, I'm kidding. It's 70 on each side, and then it's the combination of the two to see where it's at. I was just teasing. All right, guys. USS Missouri Vet. All right, cool. Thank you, brothers. No, they grade both sides. You know, you get the two numbers. So one side could be like a 68 and the other a 65. And they give it a 66. They meet somewhere in the middle. It's not a perfect science, though. Thank you, Missouri Vet. Emo, thank you for trying to get in there, brother. I appreciate it. All right. Next item up, we have one of those currency sets. This is the 94 that has the Thomas Jefferson 90% commemorative silver dollar in there. Same size as a Morgan or a Peace dollar. So you have 0.77 ounces of silver right there. You have the 94 satin nickel and a $2 note. Thanks, teacher. I appreciate it, man. All right, so that is what is up for grabs now. The reserve on it is at 80 bucks. I got a real good deal. So good luck, my friends. The nickel in there, if the nickel grades high, it's worth quite a bit. Because one of the lowest mintage coins ever. James Warner coming in at 80, ladies and gentlemen. James Warner in the lead at 80, looking for at least 81. Dewey Day coming in at 82. Like Mr. LeFew, what you gonna do? All right, guys. Dewey in the lead at 82. Namaste, forget me not at 85 and staying alive. Gorgeous sunset here, sitting on the deck with my pup, listening to the amazing RavenHawk. Life is good. Thank you, brother. Dewey Day at 86, going once. Going twice, ladies and gentlemen. Dewey in the lead at 86. Last call. My set is beautiful tone. Nice, Emo. Dewey Day at 86. Looking for 87. Dewey about to get a good deal. All in. Fair warning. Warning. This bad set is sold. to Dewey Day for 86. Congratulations, Dewey. Dewey, I hope you get that nickel that's in there graded, because that thing is bad to the bone, brother. I mean, that thing is cool. Really, really nice. Really good condition. All right. Christopher Sherman's back for the tail end. Last one, ladies and gentlemen. This is the United States Millennium coinage and currency set. Now, this one has the 2000 Silver Eagle in there. So you get the 1 ounce Silver Eagle, the Sacagawea, and then the note that they have in there has a 2000 1188 serial number on there. So you know, just for the Silver Eagle, you got the ounce of silver in there, and it's a cool little set. These go for really crazy money online, but I got a good deal, so I'm passing that on as well. Got the reserve at 125, my friends. Good luck. Keep the bidding clean. No hair pulling unless people ask for it. Good luck, my friends. Good luck. Dewey Day coming in at 125 and staying alive, my friends. Looking for 130 with the George. Going once. Going twice. Dewey the lone bidder. Last call. This one is just for the year 2000, Pedro. That's funny. Wisco coming in at 130, looking for 135, going once. Wisco with the Snope, going twice. Looking for 135. It's last call for Mr. Al. Key. Ho, ho, ho. Joe Overly, have a good night, my friend. All in. Fair warning. Dewey is out. Warning. This bad set is going to be sold to Jeff Wisco for 130, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to Sunset Jeff. Thank you, my friends. Thank you again. Create Craft Coins and Collectibles. What a hard-working mod, my friends. I mean, that is just crazy. He just had surgery, and he's here at the nest. Thank you to Teacher for coming in and finishing up on the sheet. I want to say a big thank you to everybody that bought something tonight. Buy up gold and silver. Vote for Pedro, Wayne Lynn, Michael LeFew, Emo the Fish Keeper, James Werner, Silver Chupacabra, Perry Custom Cards, USS Missouri Vet, Keeping It Covert, Super Garbage Man, James Barron, Gary S., and Dewey Day, as well as Jeff Wisco, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all very, very much. I really do appreciate you. You guys rock. And we're going to do the giveaway. We have a double giveaway on the night. And I said I was going to add something because I made a little mistake earlier. So let me show you what we have. Azita Silver gave a 1/10 ounce silver, Mexico Silver, the 68 Olympics, a France coin, and then this week's edition is the 90% silver commemorative uncirculated silver dollar. That has 0.77 ounces of silver in it, just like a Morgan or Peace dollar would have from when they were 90%. So that is up for grabs along with, let's see here. No, can't do that one. Hold on. How about we do this? How about a nice Merc dime to go into the giveaway? And it is from 1939. It's a 39D. 39D Merc dime being added into it. So let me turn on the Nightbot. Let you win wherever you go. Thank you to all the mods. You guys are absolute beasts. I appreciate you guys. We got J Dog, Daryl USA, Muscle Shell, Create Craft Coins and Collectibles, Peter Bose, Teacher 1388, CM Silver, Vote for Pedro, Mustang Dave, CM Silver, I just said, Mud SWAT, Does Logic was here earlier, Daryl USA. I'm sure I'm missing somebody. Oh, brother Doug Wagner. All his hard work and help. Johnny T in the place to be. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you. All right. I'm going to put this on live chat so everybody gets in there. Make sure and speak up so you get entered into it. And I will be back to pick the lucky winner, guys. Good luck. What's up, Scorpio? Good to see you, man. Gentlemen, it's that time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I'ma get mine, so get yours. I want to see silver coming out your pores. Oh, man. You got the Black Panther. USS Missouri vet really wanted that Panther. I'm glad he got it. All right, let's see who the winner is in 3, 2, 1. Booyah! SW331 is the winner, ladies and gentlemen. SW331. As long as you're here to claim it and you're at least 18 years of age, you're good to go. Congratulations on your win. SW331. You're welcome, my friend. Oh, I recognize you. I just had to see the little picture come up. All right, SW331. I know YouTube's been changing everybody's handles lately. Do you want 2026 nickels? I know they're your favorite. Wolf Track, that'd be really cool to get some 2026 nickels. I kind of wish they had done a little bit more with the design, but, you know, it'd be nice to have some. Oh, I ordered some Zombuk Libertad copper rounds, guys. They're pretty darn cool. Matter of fact, Wayne Lynn was the one that pointed them out to me. I looked at them. I grabbed a roll. J-Dog finally got his original handle back. He's proud. He loves it. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He's the J-Back, a.k.a. Slab Master J. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I really had a lot of fun. Yeah, the Liber Dead, McFadden. That's true. That's what it is. It's a copper ones. I didn't buy the silver, but I got the copper. All right, my friends, like always, please make sure to take care of one another and we will see you real soon. RavenHawk Coins, have a great day.